Saturday, January 5, 1884. It was the 23rd day of M's stay with Sri Ramakrishna. M had finished his midday meal about 1 o'clock and was resting in the Nahabad when suddenly he heard someone call his name 3 or 4 times. Coming out, he saw Sri Ramakrishna calling to him from the veranda north of his room. M saluted the master, and they conversed on the south veranda. Master: I want to know how you meditate. When I meditated under the bale tree, I used to see various visions clearly. One day, I saw in front of me money, a shawl, a tray of sandesh, and 2 women. I asked my mind, "Mind, do you want any of these?" I saw the sandesh to be mere filth. One of the women had a big ring in her nose. I could see both their inside and outside. Entrails, filth, bone, flesh, and blood. The mind did not want any of these. Money, shawl, sweets, or women. It remained fixed at the lotus feet of God. A small balance has 2 needles, the upper and the lower. The mind is the lower needle. I was always afraid lest the mind should move away from the upper needle, God. Further, I would see a man always sitting by me with a trident in his hand. He threatened to strike me with it if the lower needle moved away from the upper one. But no spiritual progress is possible without the renunciation of woman and gold. I renounced these 3: land, wife, and wealth. Once I went to the registry office to register some land, the title of which was in the name of Raghuveer. The officer asked me to sign my name, but I didn't do it because I couldn't feel that it was my land. I was shown much respect as the Guru of Keshav Sen. They presented me with mangoes, but I couldn't carry them home. A sannyasi cannot lay things up. How can one expect to attain God without renunciation? Suppose one thing is placed upon another. How can you get the second without removing the first? One must pray to God without any selfish desire. But selfish worship, if practiced with perseverance, is gradually turned into selfless worship. Dhruva practiced tapasya to obtain his kingdom, but at last he realized God. He said, "Why should a man give up gold if he gets it while searching for glass beads?" God can be realized when a man acquires sattva. Householders engage in philanthropic work such as charity mostly with a motive. That is not good. But actions without motives are good. Yet, it is very difficult to leave motives out of one's actions. When you realize God, will you pray to Him? O God, please grant that I may dig reservoirs, build roads, and found hospitals and dispensaries? After the realization of God, all such desires are left behind. Then mustn't one perform acts of compassion, such as charity to the poor? I do not forbid it. If a man has money, he should give it to remove the sorrows and sufferings that come to his notice. In such an event, the wise man says, "Give the poor something." But inwardly he feels, "What can I do? God alone is the doer. I am nothing.